guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So today we're going to be learning how to build an Arleigh Burke-Class destroyer of the US Navy. So there's quite a few different types of, well, basically versions of the Arleigh Burke. This one will count as a flight 3. So what does that mean? It means that it has the back hangar, and it's also got a couple of improvements as the line has evolved. Now, there's actually quite a big difference between flight 2, well, 1 and 2, and also the flight 3. So I haven't been able to incorporate in this tutorial how to actually change just the back to do it. If people do want that, please do comment, and I'll have to do a separate tutorial covering that, as it'll kind of basically mean me doing a rebuild but using the hull. So this ship is 154 blocks long in total, 23 blocks wide and 47 blocks high. So it's a pretty big one, it's a nice size. I think it's one of my best in terms of shape, and also everything just seems to flow really nicely with it. So the text pack I'm going to be using as well is LD Modern, and as always there's going to be a link in the description to the actual text pack if you want to download that one. But this one will also work 100% with console versions, and also with everything else. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is just look at the block kind of colour, so if it's a grey colour, choose something that's grey. Simple as that. That's the easiest way to switch through different text packs. I know some people want to have the exact blocks for their text pack, but there's just no way I can cycle through all of them. If you do end up using this build on a map or a server, please do give me credit for my design. This really helps me out, and just helps me get my channel out there, and if my channel gets out there, I'm going to be making more of these tutorials, so it kind of makes sense. And what do I mean by this? Say for example in the bridge section, just shove up a sign saying either built from Lord Dacre's tutorial or designed by Lord Dacre, and then shove another one right next to it saying built by, and put your name, because you deserve to be credited as well. So as always, this is going to be a layer by layer tutorial, and I'm going to break it up in the simplest way I can. What do I mean by layer by layer? Well, I'm going to be building it all the way from the bottom, all the way to the top. This is just the easiest way to set out these tutorials, and it also means that you guys can stop at any moment and find your place. In the top left hand corner there's going to be basically a piece of writing, I guess, that will tell you what layer we're on, and eventually we'll get past the layers and it'll just say, for example, front gun, front anchor system, or back hangar deck. You know, it'll start to get more descriptive as we get past the layering parts of it, and that will just allow you to have a break at any point in the tutorial. Just write down, for example, if you finished on layer number 10, just write down finish on layer number 10, then you can just skip through the video, find layer number 11. It makes it a lot easier because these tutorials are quite long. Anyway, let's get started on this awesome tutorial. Okay, so just before we begin, I'm just going to tell you guys that are building it on the console versions where you're going to be building it out of, well, in the water even. Now, I do mine on land. It just makes it a lot easier to show you guys what it is, so I can do like freezes like this, and in just relation to everything, it's just so much clearer to do, and it's easier for me as well. But yeah, water level. I advise showing, as with most of my tutorials, and I know that Jag does the same, black and then red, and then you have your water. So I'm going to use light blue wall to basically simulate the water. So there we go. That's where we would have the water level. So this is where your water is. So what does that actually mean? That means we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 blocks in total. You'll notice that with this one, the bulbous bow is like really far down. So about 3 or 4 layers are actually just going to be this front bottom part. But that's where I advise putting down the actual layers, or the actual kind of, why to put it underneath water? There we go, that's what I mean. So if I just quickly explain how I actually do my tutorials, I'm going to be teaching you how to do it only on one side. Now with this one there actually is differences on each side, but we'll go over that later. But basically what I'll be doing is I'll be showing you, for example, doing 2, 5, maybe 4, and then 2, and then 1, and this is quite a big one. There we go, I'll show you how to do that. I'll then say, and then do this on the other side. So what you do is you'll pause the video, and then you'll just kind of look at the other side, go, okay, so that one went out and did 4. What have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it went in and 2. Now you'll see that then, you know, I'm only halving the tutorial, so I'll be showing you everything. If you do get stuck on doing it on the other side, you can always watch the section again. And also, of course, we've got the bit in the top left-hand corner, which will tell you what layer you're on, so you can always just skip back. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, so let's get started on layer number 1. So this is going to be the front or frontmost part of it, and what we're going to do is we're just going to have 2 blocks. Then going to go out and have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to move in and have 2. And that is literally it. So if you just do the same on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, Just going to fill in this base like that. That is it for layer number 1. Okay, and now for layer number 2. Come to the front, we're going to move forwards off this one, and we're actually going to go 2 forwards. So there you go, you've got 2 forwards of that block there. And what we're going to do is we're only going to leave one of them. So right on this side here, we're going to place down 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to go out and have 2. 1, 2. They're going to move inwards to have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to move in and have 3. 1, 2, and 3. So, you guys will be doing the same on the other side. With this one, I'll just do it with you, because it's stupidly easy. So here, you're going to have 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Then out 2. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And right at the back, you just need to fill in these, like that. And that is it for layer number 2. Okay, and now for layer number 3. So this one's going to actually be on top, or start on top. Place a block directly on top of this one, add 1 to each side. Just like that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to add 2 blocks here. So you've got 3 looking this way. 1, 2, 3. So you can see, just got 2 blocks here. 1, 2, 3 in total. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move in and have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to have 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3. So again, because it's really easy and right at the bottom, I'll just do it the same on the other side. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That is it for layer number 3. Okay, and now for layer number 4. So this is going to be the first of the long layers, the really, really long ones. If you come to the front, place a block directly on top of that one. Then you're going to add one to the back of that. So we get this 2 going across right like that. We're then going to have a 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You'll notice it's on the inside. That's how the bulbous bow kind of works. Well, yeah, it does. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have a 1. Then we're going to move inwards and have a 5. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's a little bit different at the front, but you've just got this piece here. Then what we're going to do is going to move outwards again. We're going to have 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to have 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Because this is a little bit of a weird one. I'm actually going to do it with you guys for this front section. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you have a 1. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move outwards. 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3. Then you have 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So that's at least got that little bit covered there. We're then going to move out and we're going to have 70 blocks. Quite a lot. What I'm actually going to be using is World Edit and World Edit CUI. As you can see with World Edit, you can actually select this. And I'm going to be using this to help me count. But you guys will be counting back all the way back to 70. This just ensures that I can get this tutorial done pretty quickly. And also that it's completely 100% accurate as well. So it allows me to actually check. There we go. So I've got 70. That was really lucky that I ended up on that. But there we go. Once you've got your 70 blocks there, what we're actually going to do is we're going to move inwards and we're going to have 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then we're going to move in and have 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3. Then 1 and a 1. So what you're going to do now is you're going to do the same on the other side. Bring this all the way to here. And basically you're going to have to fill up this entire deck. Because this is basically the bottom of the deck. So once you know you have your 70 here as well. I'm just going to pull that back slightly. You're just going to fill across here. And connect all of these pieces. And on this front, obviously, you're just going to go around this block here. To make sure you've got maximum space on the kind of inside for any interiors. We're just going to fill up all of that. And then we'll get on to the next one. Okay, and now for layer number 5. So, you should have all filled up all of that and done the same on the other side. If you haven't, make sure you pause and do that before this section. As with all of them kind of proceeding this. So yeah, layer number 5. Come around to this front. I'm actually going to move inwards by 1 block, and this is going to be 3 blocks. So we're just kind of covering up this little gap here. 3 blocks, right like that. Then we're going to have another 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to have a 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to have a 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to have a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we're going to have 87 blocks. Now to make this easy, I'm actually just going to be counting this again with World Edit, but I'll show you how many blocks either further or closer it is than the last time. So you guys won't have to actually count out the physical number of blocks. If you just bring this back, let's have a look at where this is. So right here, it's 77 blocks. Right in line with that, so it's just off the side. Just going to add 10 blocks off that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go, 87 blocks. Or if you want one past there, I don't know what's easier for you guys. Whatever is, use that. But I always try and do that so that it makes it a little bit easier and you don't have to count these stupidly long layers. What we are going to do, however, is we're going to grab iron and also gold, because we need those in a second. But first we're just going to move inwards and have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now on the end of this, if you grab your block of iron, we're going to do 19 blocks of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Then with your 2 blocks of gold, just add 2 of those on there. And at each diagonal, you're going to just go onto the sides like this. So there we go, you've got these on each diagonal. That'll give you a really nice little propeller. Now I actually can't remember where that connects in, there we go, it's there. If you grab your red wool, let's go back by 1 block, put one there, underneath, on the side, and then just, for the time being, just put 2 going up. I don't know how many goes up. We'll see where it kind of connects in. Okay, if we just do the... I'm going to finish off this little back part. I'll try and figure out where the rudders are. It's not as easy as I think it is. But anyway, what we'll be doing, if we just, for the time being, on this other side, we're just going to grab this one, bring this out to the same point, so it should be there. There we go. To go in by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to have this 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. 2 blocks of gold. Put your diagonals on. Like this. And also put in your connecty pieces in here. There we go. And might as well go up by 2, like that. Okay. So if we just go onto the inside of this propeller, there's the front. You can use this ship in the background as well for reference, that's why I put it there, so that you guys can see which direction I'm actually facing in. As you can see the back of the ship there, so hopefully that helps you guys as well. What we're actually going to do on the side here is we're going to have 2, then we're going to have another 2, and then we're going to have a 1 and a 1. Okay, so on the other side as well, 2, 2, and a 1, and this is a 1 here. Now, you will notice there's a big gap. Whenever you have one of these and you see them on my ships, just do it on the layer that we've just done, unless I instruct you otherwise. The submarines do it a little bit differently, but they are a little bit different. There we go, so if we just fill in this section here, and all of this. There we go. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be using this light blue wool as a guide. We're just going to add 2 blocks here. And this is where it gets a little bit weird, but if we put a red piece of wool here and then just go 1, 2, that'll be our starting point. Does that make sense? I don't know. So you got 2 blocks here, then you put 1 red piece of wool here, go 1, 2. So you got 3 pieces of red wool, you just take out those, this is where it's joined in. You should have a 3 block gap in between these. I don't know why I've got grass in my hand. There you go, you should have a 3 block gap there, but it's 2 blocks away from this piece, and you got 3 blocks in total of these, and then there's 2 underneath with the kind of this little cutout piece going towards the ship. I think that kind of helps. I think that should be it. It's not too bad, but hopefully you guys haven't got stuck. So we'll be doing the same on the other side. There is, as I can see over here, a couple bits there that we just need to fill up, but if you just do the same, exactly the same on the other side, we'll get onto the next bits. Okay, and now for layer number 6, so come to the front, you're just going to have 2 right on top of this piece here. So just this, the 3 blocks that we had here, we're just going to have 2 of them right on there. Then we're going to have a 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then what we're going to do is going to have a 2, 1, and 2. Then a 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then what we're going to do is going to have a 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then a 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If I can actually place them. Then what we're going to do is going to have 89 blocks. So as I did before, I'm just going to drag this back, see where the hell it lands, and that'll be a lot easier for you guys instead of counting 89 blocks, because that's not fun. The only problem with these long ships, well, any ships actually, they all have long counts in them. So if we get right to here, that gives us 87, there we go. So it's directly across from that, we're just going to do 2 more. That'll give us 89 blocks, excellent. Right, okie dokie. So then we're going to move inwards, and we're going to just have a 6, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to have a 3, 1, 2, 3. Then a 2, 1, 1, 2. Then 1, 1, 1, so 1, 1, and 1. So like that. Okay, so what we're going to do over on here as well is we're actually going to put 3 blocks on top of this one. And I'm going to have to double check on this, but it looks like it's going onto the back as well. So add one onto the back. And that does look right, yeah. So you can have 3 blocks on top of this. And then add one right onto the back. Now, this part goes a little bit weird, but you can have a block right on the side here. So right there. And that's basically going to squiggle this way. I think it does something like this. So I'm actually going to take this one off and just squiggle it that way. So it's supposed to be basically diagonal. It's just a bit weird, but yeah. If you do that, so the only thing we need to do left on this layer is just fill up any of these gaps that are left and do it on the other side, and then we'll get on to the next one. Okay, and now for layer number 7, come right to the front, and we're just going to place 1 on top of this one. There you go, you just got your 1 block right there. We're then going to have 3 blocks. Oh, there we go, 1, 2, and 3. So we have 3 blocks there. Next we're going to have a 2, 1, 2, then 2, 1, 2, good god. And then we're going to have 2 sets of 3, so you get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to have a 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then a 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then 87. So there we go. Again, I'm just going to do this. See how far this one goes. So it goes out quite quickly on this one. It doesn't seem to be very rounded. It's quite almost triangular in shape. Well, not really triangular, but you know what I mean. Maybe. If you've done my other ships anyway, from battleships and things, you'll know what I mean. Right, if we bring that right next to this one, that gives us 86. So add 1 more. That's what we're going to do. And that'll give us 87, like that. And we're going to move inwards and have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to have a 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then a 3. 1, 2, 3. And a 2. 1, 2. Another 2. 1, 2. And then we're going to have 3 going across the back. So you're going to go 1, 2, and 3 like this. So it's getting really close to this piece. Right on the back of this kind of rudder piece, we're just going to build this up by 1. And there's a little joining piece in here. We'll check on that later, but I'm pretty sure that that's how it is. Just kind of squiggles around really roughly. So do the same on the other side and fill in these back pieces. Let's bring those ones in, and then we'll get on to the next one. Okay, and now for layer number 8, which is the last layer of red. So we're starting to get up there. Still got a fair way to go, but, you know, we are getting there. So, come to the front, place 1 block directly on top of the last, exactly the same as we did before. We're then going to have a 2, a 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to have another 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to have a 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to have a 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. A 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to have a 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we're going to have 81, 1. And actually, I'll just do the counting thing that I did before. As no, I'm going to count out all 81. I was getting prepared for it though. So there we go. Bring this all the way back. Let's see where it lands and see if we need to take any off or add any or whatever we need to do to it. So there we go. Let's bring this in. Right, if we bring it right to there, that gives us 83 blocks. And we need 81, so minus 2. There we go. So just taking 2 off that layer there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We're going to start moving inwards. We're going to have a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to have 2 sets of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you'll see it's starting to cover this up. 2 sets of 3. We're then going to have a 2. A 2. And then a 1. So we're almost covering up these now. Actually just going to build these up as well while we're here. There we go, that's all we're going to have for this kind of back piece. So you can see it's starting to really go out now. So again, do the same on the other side and also, you know, fill up any of these that you actually see. But once you've done that, you can literally just throw away your red wool. I need the red wool to finish it up on the other side, but anyway, you can at least do that. So do the same on the other side and we'll get on to the next one. Okay, so now we're on to layer number 9, which is the black layer. This is a really nice point after you've done this one to actually take a break if you guys need it. But I'm not going to be making mine out of black wool. The reason being that, well, if for example I make a wall here out of black wool. Now, if I place an actual block here, can you guys actually see where that block is? Now, I actually can. I can tell there's one right here. And you can only tell it when it's on the side. So, especially when you go onto like YouTube video editing and all of that kind of stuff, black just does not show up well. What I'm going to be using instead is blue wool, because you can clearly see that there's bits coming off it, and it's just a lot easier. But you guys will be making it out of black, or block of coal, or some sort of black-ish material. Anyway, let's go to the front. I'm going to place one directly on top, and go forwards by one as well, so you get this 2 in total. So we're finally moving forward on this piece, because you've got the bow that kind of, takes up a lot of the space. What we're going to do then is we're going to have a 2, then a 3, 1, 2, and a 3. Then we're going to have a 2, then we're going to have a 3, 1, 2, 3, another 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to have a 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to have a 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then a 67. So if we just count this one out as well. And I'm just going to do the same thing that I've been doing before. I'll just tell you how many short it is, or how many longer it is, or wherever it ends up being. Whatever that is, this is a lot easier. I can actually place these blocks, god damn it. Alright, okay. So I can keep on bringing this one down. There we go. If we bring it in line, that will give us 65. So that's quite a lot, actually. But what we're going to do is we're just going to take off, well, we'll take off 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because it's a lot easier. That then gives us 65, so I'm just going to add 2. I know, I could have just... Yeah, you shut up. I don't know, I just find it easier if you split it up into groups, maybe. Don't know what you guys think. But anyway, we're going to start moving inwards. We're going to have 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Then we're going to have a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then a 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then you have 5 going across the back right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'll notice there's more gaps as well. Again, just fill them up using the same material that we just used, but do the same on the other side, and fill it all up and stuff. And then we're done with the black layer. We've only got 4 layers for the back here to the actual hanger deck. There is quite a lot build up on these pieces, but they're very flat, as you can see. So they're going to be a lot easier kind of from now on. It's mainly going to be these changes at the front. So yeah, let's keep on moving upwards. Okay, and now for layer number 10. Come to the front and place one directly on top. You'll notice we're onto the light grey wool part as well, which I said that earlier. Light grey wool, or some sort of grey. There's tons you can use. Just decide whichever one fits the best for ships and stuff. So you go, you got 1 there, you're then going to have a 2, 1, 2, then a 3, 1, 2, and 3, then a 2, 1, 2, 2 sets of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to have 2 sets of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to have a 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to have 84 blocks. So again, I'll just frickin' do this thing. So it's actually on top this time as well. So it'll go over the top of the black one, which is going to happen at some point. So I'm guessing it happens now. So if we just drag this on top, let's see where it lands. Eventually, okay, if we got it on top of this one, we get 72. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that will give us 82. And then we're just going to add 2, 1, 2. So there you go. So right to this point, it will give you 72. You're just going to add a total of 12 blocks, it should be. There we go. So you add 12 blocks. Hopefully that helps and makes it a little bit easier. So we're going to move inwards. We're going to have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we're going to have a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then a 3. 1, 2, and 3. And what we're going to do is there should be 9 across the back, and it should be straight. So you're going to just count on this one, go 9. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And of course this will go onto the other side. So again, there'll be little bits like this to fill up. So if you just fill those ones in, do the same on the other side, and we'll get on to the next bit. Okay, and now for layer number 11. Come to the front, you're going to go forwards, and it's just going to go forwards by 1 block. You'll notice that it just does start to do this now, so it goes pretty much just diagonal there. It's a nice and easy one. But anyway, we're then going to have 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to have 2 sets of 2, so you got 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. 2 sets of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then you have a 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you're going to have a 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then a 92. So really, really long. But what we'll do again, lay this directly on top, and then we'll see how many further it is over. It's easier, a lot better than counting. You never want to count this, trust me. Especially with a really long one. So, there we go. Directly on top, what we're going to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So add 7, that will give you 92. And it also, coincidentally, is 1 short of that piece there. Okay, so then we're going to have a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we're going to have a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now this one's a little bit different. Going to the side, it's going to be 4. So if we're looking at it this way, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you've got 4 blocks here, joined onto that one on the corner piece like that. Now the back is just going to go out and have a 5. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And over here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then of course that'll join back up. I think there's only this piece to fill in, but if you do find any others, make sure you do. But do the same on the other side, and we'll get on to the next one. Okay, and now for layer number 12, come to the front, go forwards with your 1 block right here, and then we're going to have 3 blocks, 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to have 2 sets of 2, so you got 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. Then we're going to have 2 sets of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to have a 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then a 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then 95 blocks. So again, we'll just drag this directly on top. See how far it goes back. And at least this bit's easy. Compared to some of the other stuff we're going to be doing, this is a lot easier. So if we just bring this back, bring it until it's right on top like this. And that's 92 blocks. We need it 95, so add another 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. There we go, 95 blocks. Nice and easy, just 3 blocks over. So what we're going to do next is we're going to move in, we're going to have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we're going to have an 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we're going to have a 1. And then across the back there's going to be 11. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, and then it'll continue on the other side. I don't think there's any bits we need to fill on this side. But you can see that we're starting to square off the back, ready for the actual flight deck. So, do the same on the other side, and we'll get on to the next bit. Okay, and now for layer number 13, come to the front, go forwards with your 1 block here, then we're going to have 3 blocks, 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to have a 2, 1, 2, then a 3, 1, 2, and 3, then a 2, then we're going to have a 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, then a 3, 1, 2, 3, then we're going to have a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, then we're going to have a 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now 99 blocks. Ooh, very close to 100. But again, we'll make it easy and just drag this one as far as we can. Pretty sure it goes over a bit, so let's have a look. So drag this back. Forever, and ever, and ever, and ever. It's not as bad as some ships though, to be honest. Right, okay, so there we go. If it's on top, it's 96. Add 3 more blocks. 1, 2, 3. You got yourself a 99. Yeah. Okay, so we can move inwards. We're going to have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we're going to have an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this back just goes straight across. There you go. So you're going to have your 8 on this one. And that'll just join in like this. Really, really straight back, like that. So, I'm just going to do it quickly on the other side as well. Just this bit up to this longest run anyway. So, we had an 8 here. This is where I'm struggling to figure it out. So, we had an 8. And then we have a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's correct. And then we got another one. This is the straight one. Okay, so if we just bring a little bit of this back piece back, we're going to actually put in the hangar, well, not the hangar, the actual flight, or the deck. We're not going to do the actual flight deck next. We're going to do a couple more layers, and then we'll come back to it. The reason being, we might as well get this whole bit done as one section, you know, with the doors, with the stripes, and with the little cabin-y thing. So we need to build up this wall, really. And this detailing part is a little bit more complicated than you might think. It's a pain in the ass to do the first time. But anyway, if you grab a kind of grey block, whatever your deck colour is going to be, I actually use cobblestone in my texture pack. If you're using my texture pack, that's what I recommend. It just seems to work a bit nicer. But right from the back, we're just going to go 22 of these. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And that's it, yeah, 22. Right, okay. So that will give us, there you go, 22 blocks from there. Also, if you guys could tell me if this tool was actually quite helpful to you guys. I find it quite helpful, but I don't know if it is for you. For counting. So you're just going to fill in this entire deck. If you do have World Edit, of course, you can do replace 0, which is air, with whatever one. If it's cobblestone, it's a 4. If it's grey wool, it's 35:7. So you can do that if you want to. There we go, and deselect. There we go, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And here as well. Fill that in. That'll give us the actual back deck. A little bit we can actually do is put in these iron bars. So, if you grab your actual iron bars, there we go. And just out on the outside, we're just going to put them on here. It's going to round the outside of this piece. Here, oh, there. And out here. And what this is basically there's usually a netting that's on this top part here. And when basically a helicopter is going to be landing, it kind of folds down so it doesn't get in the way of the helicopter. I always just put mine on the side because I pretty much, most of the time actually have helicopters on it. What we are going to do as well is just take out this one and just join it around. It makes it look better. So put in those like that. But yeah, we'll get on to the next lot. Okay, and now for layer number 14. So come to the front. Good God, my voice is gone. Place a block right on top and go forwards. Then you're going to have 2 sets of 2, so you've got 2, and another 2. I'm just going to clear my throat. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Good God. Then what we're going to do is you're going to have 3 sets of 3. Yeah, 3 sets of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 sets of 3 in total. Then 2 4s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then a 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then you have 2 9s, 1, 2... Oh no, it's not 2 9s, sorry. 99. Makes more sense. So 99 blocks in total. So again, I'll just show you guys where it kind of lands. Should be near where we've actually put in the floor for the flight deck. So it should be around that area. If we just keep on dragging this back forever. It really does go on forever. Really does go on forever, doesn't it? There we go, right. Yeah, there. Let's just do it right up to that point. There we go. So 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. So, it's actually just one short of this one. That's pretty nice and easy. I don't think there's any more iron bars than that, is there? No, there isn't. Cool, so we've got all that. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're just going to leave 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then across here, we're just going to do a wall, basically. And that's going to go all the way across. And of course, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. Now, if we find the middle, what we're going to do, there we go, find the middle. And right here, we're just going to put in 2 blocks, and 2 blocks on each side as well. And this one gets built up, and we're going to put slabs in on this bit. It's just like a... I have no idea what it is, but I've seen it on the back of them, so I put it in, basically. Now, if we just leave 1 block on this side, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be where your first hanger is, and the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I've done is I've got an actual block in my texture pack, which is the hazard stripes. So if you guys want to use that, you can do. That's just the black and yellow. If you haven't got those, what you can do is you can grab black wool, you can grab yellow wool, and what I advise doing is putting the yellow on the outside or the black on the outside. I can't remember. I think black on the outside works better. So what you need to do is just do, oh god, there we go, like this. And that will do absolutely fine. It doesn't look as cool, but that's because I've got a custom texture for it. Same as Jag does. So yeah, got those ones. And then behind this, now I've got, again, another special texture. My cyan stained clay in my texture pack is actually a really cool kind of shutter door. So I'll just put in that one. You can do the same if you want to. Another thing you can do, if you're on, for example, default, what looks really good is double slabs. Now in my texture pack, because they're kind of like complete, but when you actually have the half bit going across, that looks pretty good. So if you're doing that, then you can do it. Mine are very, very similar to the light grey wool, so they kind of act like light grey wool slabs in a way. There we go. If you put that in, do the same on the other side anyway, and we'll get on to the next bit. Okay, and now for layer number 15. If you come to the front, place 1 directly on top, and go forwards by 1. Yay. Now we're going to have a 2 and a 2. So you're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. We're going to have 3 sets of 3 again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we've got the 3 sets of 3 like that. Then we're going to have a 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then 99. You'll notice that this is 1 forwards. That means it's going to be 1 short. So, nice and easy. Just going to be 1 short on the last layer. Pull this all the way back. It does take a little while. Okie dokie. See? Takes forever. There we go. Pull this all the way back. Right to this point right here. Then all we need to do is just build up this part here, including this back wall. So you just build up all these, and this as well, put in your cyan bits, like that. So, do the same on the other side. Okay, and now for layer number 16. This is going to be a little bit different. We're basically going to be laying out... Well, it is very different, actually. There is, like, decks and stuff that was on the last layer, but it's easier to do the around the structures part and then tell you what to fill in, I think. And also at the front, it steps up quite a lot, so I think we're just going to do that in one chunk after we've got all of these bits done. But what we're actually going to be doing is basically these 2 separating parts. We've got 2 main structures. I'll actually show you, it's a lot easier. We've got 2 main structures on an Arleigh Burke. Arleigh Burke? On an Arleigh Burke. You got the front section here, and it almost has like a cut-off right here, where we've got these weird things. I have no idea what those things are, I just tried to make them. So we've got this kind of cut-off for the front section, and we've also got the back section. So I'm going to be laying out all of the basic parts, and then we're going to just completely do this entire back section. And then we're going to do the front bit. So we're going to try and cut this up, but we'll do this entire back bit basically in one go, including the actual bits on the hangar deck. So yeah, it's going to be a bit interesting, but I'll try and cut it up and make it simple. It's the easiest way to do these ships, is just piece by piece, and obviously we'll do the front as well in one big go. I think that'll be possibly before the end, the back actually. Anyway, layer number 16. Come to the front, place 1 block directly on top, and go forwards. Then you're going to have a 2, and a 2. And then what you're going to do is you have 3 sets of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then what we're going to do is you're going to have a 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And also a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now what you're going to do, this is where it gets a little bit interesting. Apparently we're going to have 6 iron bars. That's what you're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is kind of like the front part here that raises up. This is where our iron bars are, so it's before this main superstructure. Okay, so once we've done that, what we're going to have is we're going to have 26 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay. There we go, so double check those. Now what you're going to do is, from the... Actually, we'll do the front part first, weirdly. Actually, we're going to do the same on the other side as well. It's going to be a little bit difficult. It's going to be... Because this ship kind of goes up quite a lot, it's a bit difficult. So if we just do the other side quickly. So we've got 3 sets of 3 as well. And then what do we have? We have got... I'm trying to read my own writing here. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we've got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. And then a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. And then what we're going to do is going to have 6 lots of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 26 of the white light grey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Cool, there we go. Right, if we do the front part, this is the front of this section here. What we're going to do is we're going to have 1, 1, 1, and then 11 going across. So you got 11 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 1, 1. And then you got your 11 going across like this part. So if we do the back bit of this section, so if we come around to the back, what we're going to do is we're actually going to have a 2 block gap here. So there's actually going to be basically your grey colour. So if you just do this, put in your deck, this is where your deck's going to go. And then right on the side here, right here, going to have 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 5 going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So same on the other side. Put in 2 pieces of cobblestone here. Then this is where your block's going to start, and that's going to be a 4 in total going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have your 3 sets of 1, 1, 1, and 1. So yeah, it's a little bit different. This is actually where I put in, and I can show you guys, if I just put in an extra layer of cobblestone, and we grab some doors. There we go, iron doors will do. I just put the actual doors in here that go into the main section, because then it gets you a bit of a shadow into that kind of part there. Okay, now we're going to start working from the back, weirdly. So it's going to be 2 different sections just to get this basic bit so we can get some flooring in. Now with this, it's different on both sides. Okay, I'll show you guys again, it'll be easier. You'll kind of understand. So on this side we have the boats. We've also got these torpedo, I think they're torpedo tubes, I'm not really too sure. And then on the other side you can see it's thinner and smaller and doesn't have anything else. So yeah, it's got this big kind of cut in it. It's very strange, the Arleigh. But still pretty cool. So if we come right to the back, we're going to be in by 1. We're going to have 25. So here, so you can see we're just staggering back. That's going to be 25. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We're going to have 4 sets of 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I just want to make sure that you guys are building this on the right-hand side of the ship first, because of course it is different on that side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have, try to just read my writing, so we've got 4 of those, we've got 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And of course it had to rain at some point. Been quite lucky today, it hasn't done that to me. So anyway, then across this point we're going to have 9, so we're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's correct, that does look correct. And then what we're going to do is, again, we're now doing the left side, and looking towards the front as well. We're actually going to have 1 connected on the back like this. And then we're going to have a 1, and then a 21. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, and then we're going to have a 1. And then 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So if it works out correctly, you should have this stagger on this side. Again, build up this. Just these parts. There we go. Like that. Right, okay. So let's give you guys an aerial shot. This is what you should have. Yeah, I know. It's a bit weird for the back. So I'll try to take my time. And I might even not do that. There we go. If I zoom out here, there we go. That might be better with that field of view, maybe. Anyway, you should have been able to grab a screenshot or just pause the video on that point. But yeah, it should be that these points here are the same. So this long run, if you follow this across, we'll go to this long run. It's just this one has 1 that goes across, and that one has 4 sets of them. What you need to do now, grab your grey. And in between these parts, we're just going to fill it up on the lower part. It's me trying to save you guys room for filling in decks and things. This one, it's a bit weird because it's got the weird shape at the front. I don't know where the deck's going to go, but I will do at some point some sort of interior type thing, I think, because I quite like the ship. So I might do an interior on it. If I do, I'll give you a tour of what I've done. And yeah, I might even link it in the description if I remember. But it'll take me a while to do it because these ships are huge. Right, so here we go, fill in all of this. This bit, and pull this across. Oh, there we go. So you're going to be basically just doing all of that. Going all the way across these bits and all to there, and to there. Ignore this middle part. But now we're going to start segmenting the actual ship, because we've got the basics, we've got this front, we've got like the front, we've got this kind of part here, we've got this part, and we've got the back deck part. We're actually going to fill in. I decided, why the hell not, just do this bit here. And we can get this main section, because it's basically building up to a certain height, and then, you know, we'll put on the smokestack and the 2 radars and the actual gun. But fill all this in, and also, completely forgot, iron bars to go across here. So put your iron bars across as well. If you can do that, then that'd be good. But I'll catch you guys for that. Okay, so if you come around to the hangar, and you come around to the back here, what we're going to do is we're just going to build up this main section which goes all the way around here, because it's seriously just the same. It's built up, so since we've got the outline, it's fine. But if we go from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 3, 4, 5. Join these across like that. So you've got basically the hangar door is 5 by 5, I think it is actually. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5 by 5. Somehow it looks more straight instead of actually not triangle, square. God, terrible today. You'll just join those across there as well, and basically what we're going to be doing is the same. Actually, I haven't had a look at this, but that looks like it just kind of slopes back. So we just have this go into here. Okay, I just had to check. Yeah, that one goes into there. So I was thinking, oh dear, I've gone wrong by 1 block, but no, that one is actually a double there. It's just these parts that slope down, so that's okay. This all gets then built up all the way here. So that's too high. You just do it all to the same height as this. Bring all of this back in. And here as well. You're basically just going to build up all of this, actually, to be honest. And then I'll show you what you need to do. So if you build up all of this to a certain height, now the back, because we've got this big bit, there's no point putting the iron bars around, but the rest of it, if you just put in an extra block here, you can then put your iron bars around these bits, and just go straight to this back wall here, and that back wall, and I'll show you any others that we need to do. But all you need to do then is just fill it this. It's literally just an extra deck. There we go. So you just fill up all of that, fill up all the extra decks, and well, that's pretty much it, to be honest. You know, you just do that for that back section, just build that all up to the same height as this, fill in all this bit, and I'll show you guys what to do next. Okie dokie, so we're going to get onto this back bit. We're just going to put in, well, this slab bit, because it's really easy. So you should have filled in this deck. Now what we're going to do is, if we find the middle, which you can do by this block here, find that one, we're going to leave 6 of these, so I'm going to use white wool for this. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's actually 7, not 6, so we add an extra one there. What we're going to do is place down basically a stone slab, add 3 to each side, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then going across the side, this is actually going to be a total of 11. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And it's just a big box, basically. I'm not really too sure what it is. I also did see on some of them, the actual ships, that there's a little platform up here. I did originally have one, and I'll probably add that in maybe if I want to. I don't really know. But as a general kind of what I could see, most of the Flight 3s didn't have them, so I've just left them out from this, but there was like a little box. Anyway, next bit. We're actually going to put in where you can actually view. There's a little viewing part. So if we have a look at the middle of this, so we're facing the front, obviously. We're just going to cut out these two. It's not over here, but we're just going to put a piece of glass here and a piece of glass there. Glass panes on each side. Underneath we're going to have just normal light grey wool. And then on the top we're just going to cover up just those two with your slabs. If you go over the onto each side, it just looks too big. So this is just to make it look more rounded. You can just leave it like that, but then it looks a bit, just looks like square. This just makes it rounded a little bit. And what this means is, if we go on the inside, there we go, you can cut out these two, and then you can have like a little platform up here, but you can actually see the entire hangar deck from this point, so it's quite good, I think. It's actually kind of in the right place, even for Minecraft as well. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we are going to do the deck. The first thing, anyway, is just this piece down here, going to connect across. So if you grab your light grey wool, connect that in, and connect that one in. Hopefully you guys have got that one there as well. If you now grab light grey, not light grey wool, white wool, right from the middle, what we're going to do is from here, this is going to go all the way to the back, but be one short. So it's going to be 1 block short, so it's going to stop there. There we go, and there we go, joins into that. We're going to leave 4 of these ones, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then this will go basically 1 short of the side as well. Yeah, 1 short to there, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut those into the sides. So then you just get that. Now if we bring this one, it's actually going to be basically one short here. That makes sense. So you've just got one short there. So that's why having this in is quite useful, because then otherwise you're going to be off from what I'm doing. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll do the same on the other side as well. Bring that to there. There we go. So that's what we've got now. And then we're going to just move diagonal, and we're going to go across to here. Again, one short. And then this will just join across the back. Oh, there we go. Like that. And the other side as well. And across to here. Join these all up. There we go. So that will give us the actual basic bit of art, I suppose. Now what we're going to do is going to do the circular part of it. So we're going to leave 2 of these. 1, 2. So those 2 there. We're going to add 1 to each side. And it's just going to be basically a circle like this. 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. Like that. But of course it's got this line going through it and all that kind of stuff. So we're just going to build that. We've got the 3 there. Then we're going to go 1, 3, 1. Then we've got the 3 here. And 1, 3 here. And 1. So you'll then get that. We can actually get rid of those guides as well. So that's the next bit there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to leave 2 of these ones. And then we're going to have a line going across. So we're going to have a line going across to these bits. Doesn't go to here. So we'll go across to this point. Like that. Now if we look towards the front of the ship, what we're going to do is, if we start on this side, cut out this one, and then have this one, and then the same on the other side, just mirroring it. So it's kind of got these jaggedy bits. It's really difficult to do in Minecraft. That's the closest we can actually get. Now we've got one final bit to do. There's a diagonal stripe going across, so it's from here, just on the left side, and we're just going to make diagonals all the way, basically. So we're going to go there. That one's already got one. There, there, there. That one's already got one. There, there. That one's got one. There, 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 there. So it looks crazily messy, but that's what it is on the ship, and that's the closest we can get on this scale. There we go. Look, looks pretty good. We've just finished off this little back section. Looks like a flight deck, and then we got the 2 hangars. Obviously, as well, if you wanted to, you could fill out the floor inside these. You know, have them go quite a bit back. It depends on how big it is, but I probably will do a let's build like interior type thing on this ship, so I'll kind of cover over what I'm going to be doing anyway. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we'll move on to, we'll do the boats. We'll do all the bits around the sides of this. Let's get all that done. That's quite easy. Then we'll get the smokestack done with the gun, 2 radars. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do this, finish up this front part basically, because it's just layer by layered stuff. And then we can finish off with the nice bridge section and all this fun. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, so for the next bit, what we're going to do, if you come to the back of this bit, what we're going to do here is right in the middle, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then put a stone slab on. And on this part, 1, 2, and 3. Then we're just going to have 2 pieces of cobblestone. I have no idea what they are, but that's what we got. And actually, that's in the wrong bloody place. Okay, so if we just move this over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put one in there. 1, 2, 3. And just put in 2. I think there's 2 cobblestone. There we go. 2 cobblestone there. Like that. So it just fits into this bit. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then it's the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stone slab. 1, 2, 3. 2 of those things. And yeah, that's it. I honestly have no idea what those are. So yeah. Now what we're going to do is these kind of like torpedo tube type things, I think. So there's the front. I'm going to just start on this side. If we go to this point, go to the middle. And then if we go one towards the back and put down a cobblestone wall. Also, you'll notice this cobblestone wall is a metallic one. This is a metadata in my pack. If you have World Edit, you can get it. You can do 139. If you do like set... I'll show you. Jesus. There we go. So what you can do is you can like select a block. You can just do //set 139:2, and you get that one. So you need World Edit for that. You also need Optifine to be able to see them. If not, just use your normal ones or fence or something. And then right on top of this, you're going to put a light grey piece of wool. Add 2 to the front, 2 to the back, and then you're just going to spam it with cobblestone wool, basically. That's basically what I did. So again, that's the closest I can kind of get to it. go to the other side, exact same thing. So follow this all the way to here, and do one towards the back. So it's just off center, and then add one here, add two to this bit, add two to this bit, spam it, like that. And spam it on this side as well. Now, if you do want to be able to walk around this bit, you will have to move that over. You can do on this side, because that's all that's here. That is actually all that's here. Same with the other side, if you want to move it over, you can. This is just what it looked like position-wise. So, we're going to get onto the small boats. Okay, and now for the small boats that we got on the side here with the little crane. It's only on the right-hand side of the ship, because the other one only has one block. So yeah, I think this is why it's been cut in, just so that you can actually get something like this in. But anyway, from this side, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, go to the fourth, and put down a stone stair, or stone brick stair, something like that. Then leave a 3 block gap, 1, 2, and 3, put 1. Then you leave a 5 block gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then put 1. So you got a 5 block gap here, then leave a 3 block gap, 1, 2, and 3, then put 1 like that. So we're going to do the same on the other side as well, but we're going to leave a 1 block gap, and then just put these in. And there we go. Oh, there we go. These are just going to be the feet, I guess, for the actual boats. So if we just put on blocks here, so on the top, we're going to go towards the front of the ship, and it's going to be 6 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So overhang by 1 on the back. Right to there, and then also 1 on the front, so that's the front of it. Grab your stone slabs, put these in the bottom, and also put these on the top of this. So there's these on the top here. What that means is we can just alternate with these to make a couple of little seats, so you can actually kind of sit in it. So it's an actual kind of rowboat. Same for this one as well. So here we go. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Put these in. So I'll do this one a little bit faster. Put slabs on top. Oh, down there, and also down here. There we go. Just alternate those ones. So I already started. There we go, like that. Now we're going to do the actual it's called crane, right in the middle of these. So, you know, find where you got your 5, 1, 2, 3. It'll be 2 on each side. Going to go up by 4. So you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you can have a 1, and then a 3. 1, 2, 3. And it doesn't really matter which way it's facing. I made mine facing the front. So you can see here, you can make it face the back. You can have it go into the side. You can have it low in one of these. Doesn't really matter. But if you grab your nether brick fence, put 1 there, put 1 there, then add 2 in here. It's a stupidly simple little crane. It's not even that good, to be honest. Right, back smokestack type thing. Okay, and now for the back smokestack, and 2 sensors and a gun thing. Anyway, what we're going to do is, where we've got this back section here, where we've got the front section that we've just laid out the basics of it, we're actually just going to have these 5 blocks will be the same place here. So if that makes sense, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this is offset, it's a little bit different, obviously. So you got 5 blocks here. So the middle block is going to be there as well. I hope that makes sense. Now we can also add these to the sides, and I'm also going to just wrap around these bars. So hopefully you got that. Anyway, this block here going towards the back is going to be a total of 23 blocks. So again, I'm just going to quickly go through this like that. 21, 22, 23. There we go. So, got that. We're just going to go across here. And also to here. Bring this across. And we're actually going to build this up to a total height of 3. So add another 2 blocks on top. Like this. I'll just go around. You can see I'm doing it quite roughly, and then I'll fill in the bits that I've missed kind of later. There you go. Well, now, because I've missed out a lot of them. There we go. So keep on filling up all of these ones. There, there. And continue around. And there. There we go. So that will give us that. So that's 3 high, 23 blocks long, and 5 wide. What we're actually going to do here is, if you grab slabs, we're going to put slabs directly on top of this part. Just towards the front of the ship right there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have 16 blocks. So from this block here, so if we just place down 1 behind these here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks short. This just goes across like this, goes around, and just join across the back. Good God, I can't even speak today. Join across the back, add 2 more blocks, and just go around again. So you can see it's quite nice and easy, this. Or at least I find it easy, so here we go. So let's go around. Not that many though. There we go. And keep on going around until we get to there. There we go. So then we have this layer here. And that one's all done. So that should be 16 by 5 by 3. So you got that. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to have 12. So we're going to have a starting block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this goes across. And it goes all the way back. So we just build that up. And this one will be 1, 2, 3, and 4 blocks short. And this one is just too high, so just build up another layer on this one. Like that. And across here as well. Like that there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then that just goes across. And that'll be 4 short as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is correct. There we go. And this is the last one, basically. So now that we've got that one, we're just going to have 5 blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then join this across. So there we go. We should get this kind of pattern. It just slopes down like this. If you grab your cobblestone, we're just going to fill in the floor here. That's the lowest one. And then the next one. Fill in this one. And the next one. Now you'll notice here, because we've got double layers, we're just going to go on the lower bit for this. There we go. And if you grab your black wool, what you're going to do is you're going to do from here, you're going to do a cross pattern. Like this, then double that in height. And then we're going to do the same. So here. So you get these 2 crosses. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, I don't know why I did that. There you go, you get that. Now with the float free, I think it's supposed to be, these are actually supposed to be hidden inside them. The actual stacks go down to about here so that the heat gets dissipated. In Minecraft it doesn't look as good when you just don't show stuff and you just have a blank one, so I still recommend shoving this through. Obviously if you wanted to as well, you could cut through a hole down here and cut through here and actually bring these all the way down. If you're doing a proper interior, I advise doing that so you've actually got a place where the actual smoke can go, or smoke and heat, I guess. There won't be that much smoke because they're pretty clean generally, but it'll be heat mainly, like heat exhaust from the engines. So then you get that to go up to there. So what we're going to do as well, we just add in an extra block here and an extra block here. We'll get onto the actual detailing parts of this. Okay, and now for the next bit, we're just going to do these like detailing parts on the side. They look just kind of cool. So the first one anyway is if we go to the back part, if we find this wall here, we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, the bottom 3 here. And we're just going to do grey wool, or some sort of different texture to what we've got on the floor, or the same texture that we've got on the floor, it doesn't really matter. Then we're going to have a 1, and then we're going to have a 2. So we've got 2, 1, 2, I believe that's right anyway, let's have a look. No, it's 2 and 1, sorry guys. So 2, 1, 1, like, oh, there we go. Like that. Then the next one is, I'm pretty sure it's here, if we just follow this line here, so 1 above the one we just did, be 1 short, go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to have 2, 1, 2. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Let's put these in. And we'll just double check in a second. So having a quick look over. Yep, that looks right. 2, 1, 2, like that. Super duper simple. So we'll just do the same on the other side here. So this bit, 2. Oh, not that high. So it's just 4 high in total. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. There you got 1. So just using a 1 block gap. We got a 2 here. And then what did we have? We had 1 here, so it's 1 block over. Well, it's just around. Okay, it's just down there. There we go. So we're going to have 1 here, 2, and then a 1, and a 1. So I think these are just extra vents on the side. We'll just put those in like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to build this small phalanx gun. I saw this in a couple of the designs. I couldn't see it on all of them though, so it's kind of choice, but to be honest, if you're in Minecraft, you probably want to build a gun, don't you? So we're just going to put a slab here and a slab here, just for the extra bit of detail. On the side here, we're going to have 3 blocks of grey wool, or light grey wool, like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have a slab here, and slab here. And then on the side, we're going to have an extra block, and an extra block here. Then we're going to have a slab on this one, and a light grey block there. No, actually, no, it's going to be white, sorry. White block there, white block there. Then with your cobblestone wall, you're just going to go 1, 2, and 3 blocks in total. That should just stick out slightly like that. So it's a really, really simple one. It's a slightly different design than what I've done before. You can also put slabs on these if you wanted to. Oh, not there. On those if you want. Yeah, actually that was pretty good. I don't know if I did it over there. No, I didn't do it over there. Yeah, do this maybe, or cut it down if you want to. Really up to you, isn't it? So just put in whatever you want on there. You can also put buttons on these, but I found it just looked a bit weird. Anyway, next bit we're going to do these little radar things. So right in the middle, you're just going to place down a block. Then going to go 1, and then go diagonal of this one. Okay, 1, and then diagonal of this one. Just build a block up. Going to put a slab on top of that and go to the sides like this. Then we're going to do these like that. So hopefully that makes sense. Now if you grab your iron bars, what we're going to do is just put iron bars on these bits and on these bits. Then on the back bits here, we're going to join them like that. Join them like that. That'll give you a really nice, small radar dish. It isn't like the ones that are actually on the ship, but it's the easiest one that we can do in Minecraft on this like kind of small scale to make it look like one. So that's why I've had to choose this. I've almost had to switch out. Usually it'd actually be the actual dish. Building one of those in this kind of cramped space is just stupid. Anyway, same thing again. I'm going to put one right here, one here, and one going forwards. So you get one there, one going forwards. Build a block, put slabs on top of it, and I'll do the same. So you got these there. Grab your iron bars and put them on top, and then just join across the back bits. So one there, and oh shit, sorry guys, I don't usually swear on these, but there we go. Got an extra one in there. So what have we got left? These little sensory bits. So if we just go across with 5 slabs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're going to have cobblestone wall, and I'm going to be using the metallic one. I've got the metadata 139:2. We can have 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, if you don't have these, just don't worry about it. They're going to have 5 fence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to be using the meta of those as well. So there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and fence. And if you haven't got these, use never brick fence. That's what I recommend. So there we go. That will finish off that back bit. Now that looks cool, doesn't it? It was really quick to do. So what are we going to do next? We're going to just finish up this front part, layer by layer. Get all of this kind of, front section built up to the top, because it does go up quite a bit. We're going to finish up the chain system because it's actually different. This ship is really weird. It's actually different on the one side. There you go, look. So it's actually different on this side. Yeah, that's where the actual chain goes, so it's actually cut into it. Really strange, but then we got this part, we got the gun, we got the missile bit, then we got the main kind of section, but we are getting there, guys. Well done. Okay, and now for layer number 17. So we're just going to do this little front part, don't worry, it's not going to be layers again. I'll try and make it simple for that main bit. Come to the front, place 1 on top, go forwards by 1. Then we're going to have 2 sets of 2, so you're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to have 3 sets of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. 3 sets of 3. Then a 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're going to have a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to do the same on the other side. I might not even call this layers. I mean, I'm going to say the layers just in case I make a mistake, but I'm just going to do it all in one take. Because why the hell not? So we've got 3 there, we've got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Brill. Come to the front. Now we're on to layer number 18 for the front. So, place a block directly on top. Go forwards by 1. Then we're going to have another 2 sets of 2. So you're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to have 2 sets of 3. 1, 2, 3. Then a 4. 1, 2, 3. And 4. Then a 3. 1, 2, 3. So we go 2, a 2, a 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. And then we 2, 2, 3. No, we should have another 3. Sorry, guys. Let's have a look. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I need to change this side as well. Let's just ignore that. So we go 2, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Another 3. 1, 2, and 3. A 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then a 3. That's what we needed. So we got 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we got a 3. 1, 2, and 3. I'm pretty sure that's right. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. 3, 3, 4, 3. That's what I meant. Alright, layer number 19. Come to the front, place 1 on top, go forwards. Then you're going to have a 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to have a 2 and a 2. Yep, so 1, 2, 3, 2, and a 2 like that. So that's it for the actual layering part of it. You'll notice we've got a big empty space now. We need to fill in the deck. So grab your cobblestone slabs, because we're going to be using slabs to go up, so it makes it easier to walk up. If we just build down right from the centre here, like that, so we've got a block on this level. Okay, if you want to drag it from the sides, it might be easier. I don't know if it helps you find it. But from here, what we're going to do is, just off this middle point, we're just going to have 2 of these. So I'm just going to put up an extra layer of this. Right here. And down on this piece as well. Just putting those. And there we go. Just jumping around the ship. There we go. So that's going to be our first bit. Grab your slabs. I'm actually going to have 3 of these. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then this is all going to be slabs. So we're going to fill up all of this section. There we go. There. Got 3 slabs there. 1, 2, and 3. The next one is going to be 5 of the blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So fill up this part. Don't go over, like I did. It's usually best if you just go across like this and then fill in. At least that's what I found, so do that. There we go. All the way across here. There, and these pieces as well. Like that, that's giving us our 5. Then I have 3 sets of slabs. 1, 2, 3. And again, just bring this all the way back to here. And all these pieces as well, just fill it all in. There we go. So we get to that. So there we go. So we had the 5, we had the 3, then we're going to have 9 actually. So it's quite steep here, and then it seems to flatten off, maybe? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So there we go. Just bring this across and then fill in. So we're just gradually moving our way up, as you can see. Then after this we can put in chains, and we can put in the gun, and we can put in the missile place. I don't know what you want to call the missile place. Put in all of those. There we go. Build up this, and put them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then we're just going to have 2 sets of slabs. 1, 2, 1, 2. And there we go. Just put in these. There we go. 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. You can see we're really near the actual end now. Now I've fill up all of this. There we go. And here as well. There. That's what we'll get for that. We're going to have another set of 2 slabs. You might be wondering why am I using so many like small amounts of slabs instead of even cutting it out, and it's because of all the stuff that's on the deck. Like the chain system, for example, really does need flat, otherwise it looks really weird. So I kind of had to fudge it. It's not perfect as in the actual curve of the deck. That's because of actual details that look good on the deck. If that makes sense. Anyway, rest is just going to be blocks. So there we go. Put in your blocks like that. If we now grab light grey wool. Oops, we don't want to do that. We're just going to add in an extra connecting piece on each of these. Put in here and here. I'm going to do this on all of them. You'll see why. Put that, and that's it for that one. Okay, do it on the other side as well. There we go. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put that, not there. Put that in there. And there. 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 And there. Grab your iron bars. I'm just going to go all the way around this edge now. You can see why we put in that extra block. It just makes it look better, I think. So throw these all in. There we go. And right to there. Same on the other bit as well. Or the other side, not the other bit, but you know what I mean. There we go. Continue this on. There, there. Go around to this bit. There. It's here. And there we go. Connect all of those in. There we go. Look at that. We got a front deck. So you can kind of see that it's not as good as it could be smooth-wise, but it's a lot better having it that way so we can get all these things on. As soon as you see here, as soon as we get the details in, you can't tell. And look, it's raining. Lovely. Anyway, I'm going to have a look at this, and we'll basically get onto it. We'll probably move from the front to the back, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, so we're just going to do this kind of white marking part at the front, because that kind of separates out this chain bit from the gun. Makes kind of sense, doesn't it? Anyway, come to the front, where we've got this section, where we've got the slab there, go to the next one. That makes sense. So you've got the slabs there, got slabs here. Right here we've got the connecting piece. We're just going to cut across with... Actually, we're not going to cut across with a white line, but going to do dotted lines. So we're just going to do a dotted line like this. There we go, like that. So it goes onto the sides. Now right on this one, we're just going to add in a block. We're going to add 4 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Now we're also going to add 4 going that way as well. But of course we have slabs, so we're just going to do 1 here, 2, 3, and 4. So then this goes across to the other side. So we've got the same thing right here. So 1, 2, and then bring this across. So you get this. Well, we bring this down as well. There we go. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Then join this across as well. So there we go. That'll give us the little front detail-y part anyway. That's kind of cool. Now what we're going to do is, if we go to the kind of back of this rise, I guess, you can see that kind of looks quite cool when you look up. We're going to grab our stone slabs, and we're just going to count across 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Go to the 4th, and we're going to actually build upwards. So we're going to have to take out one of these. And this is where we're going to have to be. Just basically one slab above the rest of the slabs. Yeah. So we're going to be one slab above the rest of the slabs. This is actually going to be 7 wide, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then cut these out. There we go. We're just going to fill in these ones, like this. There we go. And this is also going to have 3 of them on top of this. So 1, 2, 3. And cut out these ones, because you might, at some point when you're doing the interior, you will want to know where the actual missiles are supposed to be situated from the inside, and it's a lot easier if you've already cut through. So when you actually look here, you go, ah, that's where the missiles are supposed to be. Makes sense. So that's all it is. It's just a 7 wide and 5 going forwards. So going to do the chain system, the gun, then the rest. Okay, so let's get started on the chain system at the front. First thing we're going to do is put in a flagpole. Yeah. So grab your cobblestone wool. Again, I'm going to use the metallic meta, but just normal will do fine. Then we're going to have 3 lots of fence, and I recommend never brick fence for this, but I'm going to be using metallic metal type thing. Okay, so this is a little bit different for the actual anchor on this one. Well, actually there's an anchor at the front anyway, but all I did for this one is just shoved in a normal metallic type cobblestone wool. I don't really like it that much. Actually, it's not even there. It's down 1. There is something connected on the front that I could see. I think it might be another anchor. I'm not really 100%, but the big anchor is right on this side, and it's on the left-hand side. So if we face the front of the ship, we're going to go to where we've got these slabs. We're going to cut out these 2, and then this one, then get rid of those iron bars, and also get rid of these iron bars. Yeah. So we're going to also take out this slab, and we're going to put in 2 blocks underneath, like that. Actually, we don't have to, I don't think. We'll have a look at it in a second anyway. What we're going to do here is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, then 1, 2, 3, and... Nope, that's not right. Sorry, guys. It's there. That's the one. So I've got this. It's not lining up right. Okay, anyway, I just need to make a slight amendment. I think I've done something wrong at some point in this tutorial, and we're just 1 block off somewhere. But I don't know. I don't care. So we're going to just fix this. All we need to do, you can put in those slabs again. So we've just put in these slabs. We're just going to have 4 of these right in the middle. That's where we're going to go. And then we're just going to go down with another type of cobblestone wall. I think this is 139:6, maybe. Just going to go 1, 2, 3, and then add 1 to each side like that. And we're also going to turn this anvil this way, like that. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this should be, well, it's just off the middle actually, but that's fine. We're going to put in a block here. Not that one there. I'm going to put in, sorry, there we go, a block like that. Put a block on the top, and put a stone slab on each of these sides. And then we're just going to move this inwards a little bit better. So we're actually going to take off these, and we're going to take off these. Okay. Let's do it from here. And we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And then 1, 2, 3. It connects into here. It still looks fine. Then around the back, we're just going to connect in one here. Connect in one here. Then from this front piece, Actually, no, not on that front piece. From the side piece here, we're just going to keep on going until we hit into this point here, like that, and that's correct. Put in a slab going onto this bit, without knocking out the rest. And a slab downwards, and we're just going to cut out a couple of blocks here. And I'm actually going to find a nice place to cut through. Is that alright? No, that's not. That's completely wrong. Okay, there we go. I'm going to cut through there. We're just going to basically drop down a couple blocks, like 2 of them. So then you can put in your anvils on these pieces, like that. And I'm going to jump through this hole. There we go. So, a little bit of a different system to the one that I've actually got. What I might actually do here is amend that to there. That looks a little bit better. But it still works out the same, you know. It looks pretty much exactly the same. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the main anchoring system. Even if it is a little bit different from the one that I've got over here. And I think it's because we actually added an extra 2 blocks in there. Or not. I have no idea where it went then. Something is different on this one, but it doesn't matter at all. So, yeah. What we're going to do now is build the gun. Okay, and now for the actual gun. Super duper easy. So, what we're going to do, we're going to find where this slab is here. Grab cobblestone, we'll find in the middle. Go 1, 2, 3, cut those out, put those in. Then just going to go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. And so just stone stairs. That's to build the actual bit that rotates around it. I'm also going to cut through a hole here, so that whenever you do get to the inside, you can actually bring the chain system down here, or not the chain, the loading system down here. Then if you grab your light grey wool, just put 3 blocks across here, then go 1, 2, and 3. That's additional, so it should overhang on the back by 1. It's just going to be the base, so just build these up, and also add in a block here. This on the back is going to go to 3 high. And actually most of it's going to be 3 high, to be honest. So you might as well just build it all to 3 high, and then we can just chip it off. There we go, 3 high, box there, cut off this front piece, put in slabs on each of these 2 sides. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start building the gun. So right here we're going to cut out a block and put in a nether brick block. That's the kind of dark material that we got. Cut back this one and put in a nether brick stair. Then right here we're going to go with 5 slabs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's all we're going to do. Now you could also have just this here and put the black bit in there. That actually might look better, I don't really know. Completely up to you though. Whatever you want to do. So there you go. That's it for the gun. That was super duper easy. Last final bit then. We've got where the bridge section is. It is quite complicated, but since it staggers in, you know, on these little bits here and builds up, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so for the first bit, what we're going to do on this is just build this up to a total height of 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go, 4 high. So we're just going to go around the entire thing, and that's right, the entire bloody thing, all the way around here. When you get around to this entrance here, we're just going to go over, like this. So there you go, oh, like that, 2, 3, 4. And of course you'll have a couple blocks in here, so I can't quite remember what I did on mine, but I might have just gone, yeah, I just went straight over like this. So just cover those bits up, build this all up, and yeah, I'll catch you guys after that, after you built up all of this part, for the next set of instructions to build up basically the next ring, I guess. Okay, and for the next bit we're going to do, find the middle. There we go. So I can easily do it from the gun, obviously, or some other place. And we're just going to go place down 1 block there, add 3 to each side, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll start moving this way. So we're going to go from here, add 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that'll give you 5 if you have a look at the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go 2 going across the ship. So by across, I mean this way. Remember to use that one as your reference picture. Go 2 going across this way. Then we're just going to have 1 and 1. So 1 and 1. 1 and 1 like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 going the other way, or cross ship. So 2 going the other way across ship like this. Again, there you go. So if you're facing the front, you got 2, 1, 1, 2. Then, counting this one that you've already got here, we're going to go back 17 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So if you count that on the side, that will give you 17 blocks going across this bit, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks short of this, the kind of back bit anyway. Okay, so what we're going to do now is counting going across this way. We're just going to have 7 blocks. So you've already got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we're going to move to this point here. It's a little bit weird. There we go. Hopefully that you can kind of see that. There we go. So that's where the next point is going to be. We've got 7 going across here. We've got this one here. And this one is going to be 6. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And actually it's 8. 7 and 8. So add an extra 2 blocks to it. Sorry guys. That's going to go across by 5. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what you're going to have. Yep, really kind of complicated, but this bloody thing is the stealth, or stealthy ship, so that's what you're going to expect. Let's do the same on the other side, so add 4 blocks here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That'll give you a total of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to have 2 going across ship, so we've got 1, 2, like that, going across ship. A 1 and a 1, 1, 1. Then we're going to have 2 going across ship, like this. And counting this one, it's going to go 17 towards the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Then counting this one, going in towards the middle of the ship, we're going to have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the last bit is right here, we're going to have 8. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's your 8. Okay, so here we go. There is a top-down view. And again, I'll see if I can get it better. I don't know what was easier, but there you go. Hopefully you would have been able to pause the screen. I'll just count through this one with you guys. So, looking at the front of, looking at the back of the ship towards the rear, you've got 7 going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's your starting point directly on top of that. Now what we're going to do is we are looking from the right side of the ship to the left. Here, joined onto that block, we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then if we look towards the rear of the ship, we have 2 going this way, a 1, and then a 2. Then, if we look again from the right to the left, we are going to have 17 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Look towards the front of the ship, and you should be able to count 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is, of course, joined on here. Again, look from the right to the left, you're going to have a total of 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And if you look towards the front of the ship, you should have 5 going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully that's kind of made sure that you guys have got it. If you haven't just watched this section again, what we're going to do now is we're actually going to grab cobblestone. And just down here, we're going to fill this in. So it's just one deck below. It's easier to do it when you've got the actual marking of the next one down, and saves, again, because Arleigh's a little bit different, it's a bit more difficult to actually plan out all of the decks beforehand. It's not as standard because of all the weird shapes that it's decided to go with. It's very strange. But there we go, got these, same here as well. Put up all of these bits, across to here, and here as well, around the back, like that. So there we go, that will give us our back deck. If you just grab your light grey wool, join these across here, and you can guess what we're going to be doing. Yep, that's right, iron bars. So, grab your iron bars, put them around. Oh yeah, that one's so good, it's just bloody shading. There we go. Put those in across there, and weave your way around. And across to here, and down to there. There we go, that's the first bit done. Now you've got 2 of these tiny little small decks, I guess. So we're just going to build these up. And there we go. Again, it's going to be that one more down. We got that first one in there. Do the same on the other side. Put in these. That, and down here as well. Like that. And if you want to join in your blocks like this, grab your iron bars and just move these around the actual ship. Do the same on the other side as well. Like that. And connect these in. There we go, until we get into the back piece like that. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to build up this layer that we just did by 1 more, so it only goes to 2 high. That will give us another base for another little kind of mini deck. So yeah, it's quite complicated, this part, that's why I've left it for last, because then hopefully you're going to get accustomed to my tutorials with this, and also, if you got to this point, you want to complete it, so hopefully you'll be on form. Well, at least I hope. There we go. Let's build this up. Like that. If you now grab your grey wool, or cobblestone or whatever, right in this back piece here, we're just going to go in by 1 block. We're going to have a 2, and then 4, basically. Or 1, 1, 2. I think that's pretty easier. Then that's what I'm counting it with. Something weird. There we go. 1, 1, and 2. Like this. Put in those pieces like that. I actually need to check the back because I've completely forgotten about it. Ah, there is stairs anyway, so if we just grab this as well, if we grab some stone stairs, and there we go, I can put this piece in at least. So we start from this side, the left side, right next to the actual wall that we got here. Actually, if we just cut out this one, put in a stone staircase, whatever, losing words, and then we're just going to leave one, then have 2 grey, then leave one and have 2 grey. Like that. Cut this one out, put in stairs, leave one, have grey, leave one, have grey. So there's more of those air vents. I think there's the last of them. Oh, there isn't. There's more on that, of course there is. So yeah, that gives us the next deck. So I think what we'll do is we'll build up the next little bit around here maybe, or no, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to get this smokestack out of the way and finish that bit up, because then it's done basically. So we'll get all that done. Okay, and now for the smokestack. First thing we're going to do anyway is just going to add an extra block here because we need to cover up that stair. But then we're going to do, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So actually kind of get pushed into this one by 1 block. That looks right, doesn't it? Yes, that's right. Anyway, join this across, so do the same. Join this just straight across like that. Build this up like that, and we're going to actually have this one being 2 blocks high, so build that up. And here, and across here. To that point, grab your stone slabs just like we did before. It's exactly the same as this point piece. Put your slabs on it near the frontmost part. My English is gone. Now what we're going to do is going to have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It'll be directly on top. And this will just go around. This is going to be 3 blocks high. So add an extra 2 to that one. So 3 blocks high for that piece. And grab all this up. And there. And there. Go. And across the back. Like that. We've now built that one up. So from the back piece now, we're actually going to move in. So there we go. Back of the ship. Move to here. We're just going to have an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And so just go across. This is actually going to be 3 high as well. So 1, 2, and 3. Build all of that up. To here. To here. There we go. Like that. And here. Like this. There we go. So now I've got all of that down. Grab your kind of cobblestone or grey. And just go down 1 block. Put it on the floor. Right here. And if you grab your black wool, we're just going to make a cross again. And then another cross. So it's exactly the same as before. Then just double this and just, raise it all up with your black wool. That will give you the back. And I'm just going to have a quick peek. There we go. I knew it was that. So there we go. Whoa. Grab your stone slabs. Look at the front. And it's just going to go across this piece here. Then we're going to have on each of these white piece of wool. And then a quartz slab on top. And I'm just going to find out what we need to do for those sensors. Okay, so if we come to the back of this rear of the ship there, we go down by 1 block, and it's just going to be the middle 3 of these that have slabs on them. So put in those. Then with your cobblestone wall, you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what are you going to do with fence? I'm just going to grab normal fence for this to show you guys. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what you're going to do. I'm going to switch mine over to the metallic one, of course, because I like it. And same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4 with your cobblestone wall. Again, I'm using the metallic one. And over your fence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what you're doing is just zigzagging. That's it. That's all you're doing. So there we go. Put those in. Like that. There we go. Now if you grab your grey wool, it's going to be 1 block above this one. And then move in by 2. So there we go. If you're standing on here, just go up to this one. Move in by another 1, then you go to here, and it's just going to be 2 wide and 4 high, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, build this one up, leave a block gap and do the same. Doesn't really matter if you get these exactly right either. You know, as long as it's roughly there. But there we go. That's what you should have for those ones. So it should be 1, 2, 3 blocks, 1 block above, 1 block in front of and above. Like this bit here, 3 blocks, and then you got that. Okay. Do the same on the other side as well. So from here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. You can see it's mirrored on the other side. You can always just, when you cut these out, you can see if it's right or not. Figure it out. Put in the grey wool. There we go. That's it for the actual last smokestack. Now we've just got the pain in the ass that is the next bit. Okay, so we're going to do the next couple of bits layer by layer because it's complicated as hell, as you would expect from one of these. Anyway, starting point, I'm just going to go to this 2 here, and we're going to go 1, oh, not with stone, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's just joining straight across the back. This front gun piece we're just going to put in after we built this up to a reasonable level, I guess. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. And then we're just going to go 1, 1. And now we're going to have an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have 1, 1, 1, 1. So 4 sets of 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, like that. And then we're going to have 7 going across the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we do the same on the other side, we're just going to go 1, 1, 1, 1. Then we're going to have an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I overcounted then. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I did overcount. And then we're going to have 4 sets of 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4, like that. So that's what we're going to have. Don't know what's easier. Try and get a screenshot if you need to. Pretty simple though. We're just going to build this up to a total height of 2. Let's build this up for the time being. Like that. And there. And there. Put all these up. There, to there. And what we can do now as well, we can grab our deck colour, like this. And this will just be on this level here, so we can actually fill this up. Might as well do that. To here, and here. And fill all these bits. That's that. And all the way across here. I might as well just do all this bit with you guys. It's complicated anyway. It just stops you from pausing and stuff. Even though it takes up a lot of time and will take me even longer to render and edit, but who cares. So there we go, we get those bits in there. We're not going to do the iron bars at the back because we've got this end kind of side piece that actually wraps around. We'll do that afterwards basically. Okay, come to the front. What we're going to do, place a block right in the middle. We're going to add 4 blocks to each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it should be 1 short. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now this one is going to have 1. Then it's going to have 2 going across the ship. So you got 2 this way. So if you're looking at the front, you're just going to count 2 here. I think that helps. This one's actually going to have 1 attached onto the back of it. So you're going to get this like L shape. So you get 9, 1, L-shapey type thing. Going across that way and this way. And then we're going to have a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then 4 sets of 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. And then a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 1, 1, 1. So the back's pretty much the same. It's just this part that changes. So we got a 1, and this weird L-shapey thing there, like that. Okay. So now I'm going to move back 1 block. So find your center and move back just by 1 block like that. And again, we're just going to add. What are we going to add 5 to each side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll end up on that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you end up on those side pieces like that. We're then just going to have 3 sets of 1. 1, 1, 1. And then we're going to have a 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Notice that that actually overhangs. That's part of the walkway type side piece that we've got on here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have a 1 and a 1. Then we're going to have a 2 going back this way. So this is going to go, when you're looking at the front, you've got 2 this way. Or looking at the side or whatever. Then we're going to have 2 going across the ship. 1, 2. And don't worry, I'll go through this bit again. And then we're going to have a 1. And then 5 across the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if we do the same on the other side quickly, we're going to have a 1. 1, 1. Then a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll start moving inwards. We're going to have a 1. And a 1. Oh, where the hell am I going? 1 and then a 1. Right, 1 and a 1, like that. Then we're going to have a 2 this way, 2 there, and a 2 going across the other way, like that. It's a little bit weird. Hopefully you guys get it. But then we're just going to have a 1 to get to the 5. Okay. So, there we go. That's facing the front of the ship. There it is. So, it's this 2 here, and there's 2 going across that you might get stuck on. But hopefully you don't. Hopefully. Anyway, what we're going to do now is we are going to have an 11 on top, so it's directly on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then 1, 1, 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exactly the same then. Now we're going to have 6 sets of 1, so you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it's only those 2 that we had the weird bits on changed, but we've got 6 sets of 1. Then we got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, like that. So that will give us the main kind of bit for the next section. What we can actually do now as well is if you grab your cobblestone and just go down, not 2 blocks, but go down 1 block. And this is actually going to be the deck where the bridge goes. So yeah, pretty cool. If you want to fill this all in, you can. So I'm going to just do this now. And I'll show you what to do next. We need to put in the little sensory parts on just one side. We can only do it on the front side at the minute, because we need to finish off the back. But it's quite complicated, especially this bridge section. It's really complicated. So there we go. Fill up all this. And we'll get there eventually. Maybe I should have just told you guys to do it and I'll just do it off camera. But anyway, put these in. Put these in now that we've done it. And there. And there, there, there. Now I've got to try and remember where I need to place these other blocks. So there we go. If you grab something like stone, I guess. Stone's pretty good. And I'm actually going to have a look already. So there we go. It's right there. That's what I need to do. So it's these like sensory type things that are on the ship. This is the best we can actually do. So if you go to our longest run, and is it actually starting on there? It does start on there. Good. So if we go to our longest run, go down 1 block. We're just going to do a 2 here. So we're going to cut out these 2 and switch them out for stone. Then we're going to do 3 here. 1, 2, and 3, like that. Then we're going to do another set of 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then another set of 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then it's just 2, and I believe, I can't actually remember, but the last 2, or is it just a 1? It's just a 1 right in the middle. Okay, that's really, really easy. So just this 1 down there, you can switch out. Do it the same on the other side. Right, so we got the longest one, go down by 1 block, go 1, 2, then from here, 1, 2, 3, another 3, 1, 2, 3, another 3, 1, 2, 3, another 1, a 1. There we go, like that. So, that gives us the weird little sensory bits. That's the closest we can get to them. You don't have to put them in if you don't want to. There's also some on the back, but as you can see, this back is also pretty complicated. What we're going to do quickly is we'll finish off this front gun part here. And also, I guess we can put in... Yeah, we'll put in the sides as well. Put in the little details down here anyway. Okay, so for the front gun, grab your kind of deck colour. Put this in down here on this level. There we go. Fill up all this like that. We're then going to have 2 blocks. No, not 2 blocks. Go 3 blocks there. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have 2 slabs. 1, 2. 1, 2. Across the back, we're actually just going to have blocks there. So if you wanted to have maximum room on the inside, you could cut out these blocks. And these blocks, I guess. And those. Don't know. Maybe you do. Just run across to these points like that. Put slabs on top of this. And now we're going to build one of the guns. It's exactly the same as the one we did on the back, so you might already know this, but we should already know this if you put it in. But we're going to go 3 blocks here, 3 blocks here, put slabs on the bottom, put a block on the side and a block on the side, and then we're going to have a slab on top of that and a slab on top of that, put a white piece of wool, and we're going to have 3 pieces of cobblestone, and then you can decide if you want to have these having slabs on them or not. It's completely up to you. That's it. That's just it. It's stupidly simple. Now here, I guess what we got. So, right here, what we're going to do is go to the side, go all the way down from where we got the 4, go to the last. If there's the 2 middle ones, go to the one that's nearest to the back of the ship, I guess. Go down, and we're just going to put in 1 slab here. Then we're going to have a block, and a block on each side, then a slab, and a slab on each side, basically. Right here, put in your cobblestone wall, put in light grey piece of wool, and then slab on this side, slab on that side, put a button on the front and the back, like that, and then grab your iron bars. We're just going to wrap these around. And this is going to go all the way around this point as well. Where's the back? There you go. So this is this weird sensor thing that seems to be on the Arleigh Burkes. I have no idea what it is. Same with the other one. Look at the back. So the back, get a middle bit, go down, and you're just going to alternate block and slab, and then put a cobblestone wall, put a light grey piece of wool, put a stone slab on the bottom, and put a button on the front, button on the back. There you go. Have your iron bars which just wrap around this point, iron bars that wrap around the back, and all the way down to here. And there we go. That's pretty much it for those little details. So, let's keep on going up. Okay, so for the bridge section, come to the front, find the middle, put on a piece of glass, then just add 4 to each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then what we're going to do is, right here, we're going to have 4 going backwards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Don't worry about there not being any blocks on the ground. There you go, so it just kind of turns 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Then if we grab, actually it's not 4 pieces of glass, it's 3 pieces of glass. Cut one off, goddammit. 1, 2, 3 of those there, then 4 blocks behind it. That's why I'm getting confused. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to have 1 going out, and 1 that will go on top of this piece. We can then just underneath this, just fill in some blocks. Leave 1 block gap, and we can also put in a door as well, because why the hell not? Might as well do that on the other side. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 1. And a 1 which will land directly on top of this. Fill these walls in. And cut out this one here and put in an iron door. Pretty cool. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start moving inwards. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually it's just directly on top. Then we're going to have a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're just going to build this up. We're actually just going to go on top of this one. Over this glass as well. Top of all these pieces. And here. There's a slight difference right at the back, but we're not going to... Just going to do this first and get all this main bit done. So there we go. Now, if you go around to the back, this block right here, the last one, we're going to cut out. We're going to backfill on these 2 sections here, like that. Hopefully that makes sense. So, cut that one out, and I'm going to go, okay, we need 1 there, and we need 1 there, like that. But that gives us the next bit. Okay, so for another bit of the roof, now it is a very complicated thing, so that's why it's taking so long. Right in the middle, just place a block, add 1 to each side. Then counting this one, it's actually going to go back by 9. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we've just got that going straight back. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have 3 blocks right in the middle. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3 like that. Okay. Then back here we're going to have a 1 like that. And then moving towards this way, diagonal, kind of towards the front in a way, we're going to have 3 sets of 1. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, like that. Then we're going to have 2 going across, which should join on top of this one. So hopefully that makes sense. And this is actually going to have 3 going backwards this way. So you're going to go 1, 2, and 3, like that. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to have 2 going across this way. Then a 1. And then we'll just leave 1, and then this will get onto this point, which we go 1, 2, 3. Now, that is a freaking mess. So I'm going to turn the shaders off as well. That's going to... normal, there we go. That is a freaking mess. But yeah, hopefully you guys haven't got stuck on that. It's really weird being in normal again. So we've got 3 going across here, then you have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 here, which is directly in the middle, or centre. Then, right here, we've got a 1. So there we go. And 1, 2, 3. 3 sets of 1s. 2 going across the ship, like this. Then joining across that, it has 3 blocks going like this. Then 2 blocks going across this way. Then a 1. Then that one already counts because it's already there. Then we got 3 going across the back. Yeah, holy hell. It's horrible. It really is. Where the hell's my goddamn shaders? There we go. So, God, it looks so much brighter in shaders. Right, so if we do the same here, got this back piece, we already got this 1. Oh yeah, it does count as a 1 actually. Yeah. Then you got 1, 1, 1. And yeah, I am that. And then 2 going across. Then this one connected on goes to 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have a 2 going the other way. 2 going across this way. Then a 1. This is what we get. This really weird thing. It's just a smiley face in it. 2 eyes there and a face. Anyway, I'm just going to put down a block here and just block these up because I have no idea what they do. There's something that sits on it, but it'll be easy if we do it that way. We're going to build this up an extra block. So just build this up. If you haven't already got stuck on it and gone completely confused and rage quitted. That's what I've done a couple of times while trying to teach this bit. So yeah, there we go. Build it all up. And on these side platforms, we're actually going to fill in the roof as well. So just on these bits here. Now, there is a little bit of a difference in this. Where we've got these 2 here, we're just going to go 1, bam, like that. Just cut out those ones. It's the same here. Cut out that one, cut out that one. Then we get these, like, diagonally pieces like that. And then what we can do, actually, is we can grab our stone slabs, and we can fill in the roof of this section. It's just on top of this, for these little bits. It's a very weird looking thing. This whole ship is actually very, very difficult shapes to do, but there we go, fill in that. Same on the other side as well. Fill on this. There we go. And down here as well. Fill all of this in. There we go. And down here. And there we go. That gives us the next bit. Hopefully you guys didn't get stuck on that. If you did, make sure to watch it over and over again until you get it. Like, try not to place blocks on some of the times you're watching it. Try just to listen and look. But you can do it. If I can write it down in a load of random numbers and then figure it out after raging a few times, so can you guys. So you can do it. I believe in you. Next bit. Okay, so for the next bit, what we're going to do, this section that we got here, we're just going to cut this one off, then we're going to do a slab here, and a slab here, then we're going to have 3 slabs on these, 1, 2, and 3. Then this will be basically a solid block right back to this, where we got 3 of them going across. So there we go, that'll give us this bit. Then if we go back and leave 5 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the 6th we're going to place a block. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to do another one of these sensor things. So we're going to have a slab down here, then goes out, slab down here, goes out. Then we're going to have a block, and we can put the slabs on top of this then. That's just going to mirror the bottom. Grab your iron bars, put these on, put them on here, and then join them around on the back. So that'll give us the sensor for that piece. Right here as well, we need to grab some white wool, and we're just going to miss this corner. So we've got a corner piece here, we're just going to go back by 1 block and cut out a 2x2 box and put in white wool. And then stairs, we're just going to wrap these around, and they'll connect in like that. So there we go. Same on the other side. Find this corner, go back by 1, cut out a 2x2, put in white wool, and then we're just going to wrap stairs around like that. And that will give us the 2 sensors on those. Right on this kind of back piece here, right here, I'm going to put in cobblestone wool. I'm using the white variant. You can do the same if you want to. They're going to have a white piece of wool on the top, and I haven't actually got the quartz. Beginning quartz. Sorry for burping. Okay, put one on top. I'm just going to have them on each of these sides here, like this. So there's another type of sensor, and there's one there. White piece of wool, quartz slab on top, and then right in the middle of these, we have the quartz slabs like that. But that gives us the top bit. All we've got left is the mast, and I am so freaking grateful. Okay, so just like everything on this ship, this part is also kind of complicated. Right, so come to the back of this bit. What we're going to do is we're just going to go up by 2 blocks right on this back piece. 1, 2. Then moving diagonally backwards, we're going to go 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. So that's what we'll get. That's the back of the ship again. Use this for reference. We've got 3 of them there. 2, 3. Then we're going to have another 3. 1. Oh, that's not right. God damn it. There we go. So 2, 3. Another 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then we have a 2 and a 2. Like that. So this is what we'll have. 2, 3, 3, 2, 2. Then you're just going to add a block onto the back of each of these. So it kind of like squiggles up. And yep, Squiggles up like that. Okay, now for this back platform that we got here, I'm going to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's on each of those ones. Then moving towards the front, we're going to go 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you can see it's starting to kind of converge on this triple thing. Then moving diagonally, we're actually going to be diagonal like this and up. So it's going to be 2 blocks. So we're going to have diagonal and up, 2 blocks in here. Now what we're going to do here as well is we're going to add an extra block there, there, and also on this diagonal one we're just going to add it underneath like that. Now this will give us the base for the mast. Now we can do all the extra details on it. It just makes it a lot easier once we've got a framework to work on. Okay, so for the first set of kind of minor details, we've just got a couple of these little sensors here, and also the bit at the top. It does go out to the side as well. We'll do those in a separate little bit. But on the second connection, if we count this one as the first one, we got the 2, go to the second one, go down by 1, and we're just going to place a slab right here, add 1 to each side, goes back by 3 in total, so you got 1, 2, 3, so we'll just fit into this gap, 2, 3, and there should be 1 on the end. Then right on this bottom piece, put in an extra slab, and right on this one we're just going to put a cobblestone wall, and then a light grey piece of wool, and a slab on each side like this, and then put on your button on the front, button on the back like that. That's the first one. Go to the next one. We're just going to add a block this time. Now we're going to have a slab here and a slab here. And on this block here, put your same exact thing. And again, I'm using the metallic one because I prefer it as a meta. So there we go. That will give us the next one. For the next joint, we're actually just going to put a slab here. Now if we move to the top, we're just going to put a slab on each of these sides. Like that. And then we're going to have a fence on each of these corners. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, I'm using the meta one. Actually, the front one is a piece of wool. Then in the middle, we're going to have a cobblestone wall go up, then go up again, go to the back, and now we're going to have 3 fences on this. 1, 2, 3. Like that. So it kind of all connects in together like that. Pretty simple. And now we just need to do the last little bit. Okay, and now for the final bit. All we need to do is where we've got this kind of where it joins all together, and where we've got the sensor, if you just follow this around, instead of going to this slab, we're actually going to go down here. So it's going to be our starting one, we're going to go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then underneath this, we're going to put in fence. So never brick fence, or if you got my texture pack, and you got the metas and stuff, the metal one there. So there we go. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Put in your white wool, which is actually going to be turned into a fence, weirdly enough. I've been doing this too long. And then what we're going to do is, on this joint here, we're going to add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which should be too short here because we've moved inwards. So the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then all the way underneath this, going across the back, is going to be fence. Right here, like that, and holy hell, we did it. Yes. So anyway, that is absolutely it. There's nothing else. There better not be anything else. I mean, I'll do a spot check anyway before I completely finish, but yeah, that is actually it. But yeah, well done for completing the Arleigh Burke-Class Destroyer tutorial. It's been a pain in the ass, but well done for doing it. It's nice, difficult. It's quite a nice one, I think. It's one of my better destroyers. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I'd love to see what you guys do with an interior on this, so make sure that you post that on my Facebook and Twitter. But if you did enjoy this tutorial and you would like more, make sure to comment what you want to see next. Comment what you thought was good about the tutorial. Comment what you thought was bad about the tutorial. Tell me so that I can improve these tutorials, so I can make them better. Tell me what you want me to do in the future if I can speak. Maybe that's something I should do in the future. Learn how to speak. But yeah, thanks for the continued support. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.